What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen how to cook. And today we are making pumpkin and carrot porridge in our kitchen, fast, easy and simple. So make sure you subscribe and turn on those notification settings so you will always know when your girl upload a brand new video. Make we start cook then now.
Want to be independent, yet she can't read and write a sentence.
Okay, goodies, make we jump right into the recipe and talk about all the things that you're going to need to make this healthy body pumpkin and carrot porridge. Alright, of course you're going to need your pumpkin for the recipe and you're going to need your carrot. Now in addition to that, you'll need salt, you're going to need a coconut milk, cornstarch, almond extract, sweetened condensed milk, cinnamon powder, nutmeg, vanilla, and cinnamon sticks. Right now you're also going to need 4 cups of water to get started. That is all that you will need, and I will in fact list everything down in the description box along with the amounts that you're going to need to have the perfect porridge in your pot the first time. Alright, the very first thing you're going to do is go ahead and pour out those 4 cups of water into a pot and get it started, get it boiling. Okay, goodies, moving right along, we are going to blend our carrot and pumpkin. Now if you have your blender, you could go ahead and use that. If not, you could go ahead and grate out your carrot and pumpkin. But you know me, I'm making this fast, easy and simple, so I am going to smooth this out. Now another thing I want to share with you guys, I'm going to be using the canned coconut. Now if you're using your original or authentic coconut method, you could grate it or you could blend it. If you're going to put it in the blender, you want to cut it up in small pieces just to make life easy. Now I always like to use the Ocher's coconut cream if I'm going that method, if I'm using can. Now if you're going to use the liquid one or the original way, make sure you have at least 3 cups of fresh coconut to make this recipe. Now all I'm doing here, since I'm going to blend it, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 can of the coconut cream with the pumpkin and the carrot, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that until it's smooth, maybe for about a minute or so. Now goodies, if you're still here watching me doing this porridge recipe, be sure that you have subscribed to the channel and turn on your post notifications so you will never ever miss an upload. So now this is what it looks like after about a minute or so. We are going to go ahead and we are going to pour this out into our boiling water. Make sure your water is boiling before you add it to it, and we have at least 4 cups here. And right here is, if you are going to use the fresh coconut, you want to make sure the coconut is boiling just like the water is boiling here before you pour the pumpkin and the carrot into it. You want to have at least 4 cups of liquid into your pot. That looks pretty good, and we are going to allow this to come to a boil. But before you let it come to a boil, you want to spice it up. So I added the cinnamon sticks, added the bay leaves, a pinch of salt just for flavor. I also added some almond extract, not too much because almond extract is very strong, so I added probably about a teaspoon of that. And then I added my vanilla, and to the vanilla I had the nutmeg. Spice it up because you have to add those flavors to it. And then to that I added the cinnamon, ground cinnamon powder, alright, to that, and give it a good stir. And once again, everything that I'm using here for this recipe will be listed down in the description box. Everything I got there, so make sure you go down there and check it out. Now be sure, goodie, if you're still here watching me cooking, subscribe to my second channel, Life with Juliana. The link for that channel will be listed down below. Now we want to go ahead and cover that up for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, you come back and it is at a full boil. Your pumpkin should be cooked and your carrot should be nicely cooked. You want to make sure you cook that thing. Now what we're going to do here is thicken up the porridge. To thicken it up, I always love to use cornstarch. Now I added about a half cup of cornstarch into a half cup of water and give it a good mix. Now if the water is not enough based on how much you're cooking for, go ahead and just add a little bit more water, or if you have the coconut cream, go ahead and add the coconut cream to it. If you want to add milk, go ahead and add milk. Just do not add too much, all right? After it looks pretty much like that, you want to go in and we're going to pour that into our porridge mix. You don't want to pour it in all at once. Be sure that you are spinning and just putting a little at a time. This way you will prevent lumps because the porridge is going to thicken up fast. So you want to be sure while you're pouring the cornstarch mixture into the porridge, you're mixing at the same time. Now you might not have cornstarch. You could use flour or you could use tapioca starch. Any of those two will go just well, but I really prefer if you use the cornstarch to make this particular porridge recipe. You want to give it a good mix. As you could see here, it is nice and thick. If you don't want your porridge this thick, just go ahead and just add water, milk, coconut cream, anything that you so choose. Even evaporated milk, you can add that to the porridge as well. And that is perfect. The color is perfect and it smells off the chain good. This is some good porridge. Now we want to make sure that we cook our cornstarch. So you go ahead and cover it up, turn your fire down on low to medium heat, give it another 15 minutes of cooking time, and when you come back, it is going to be cooked and it's going to look exactly like this. Now we are going to sweeten our porridge, right? Now I'm going to be using sweetened condensed milk to sweeten the porridge. Some people use sugar or honey or whatever, but in my kitchen, a sweetened condensed milk I use. Sweeten to your liking, okay? You don't have to add as much as I'm adding here. You could add more, you could add less. Sweeten to your taste buds, okay? But one thing though, goodie, when you sweeten your porridge, be sure that you turn the fire off, because if you don't turn the fire off while you're spinning and mixing in the sweetened condensed milk, the porridge is going to become watery, like water from the pipe. So always turn the stove off when it's time to sweeten any porridge, whether it's cornmeal porridge, banana porridge, oats porridge, any porridge. Go ahead and turn the fire off once you start the sweetening part, the taste bud process. All right. That looks amazing. It came together really nicely. It smells off the chain good. Healthy porridge. Honey, this is good with some bread and butter, dumplings, just about anything that you like, that you want to have. Crackers and butter, anything. Perfect. This porridge is a porridge that you just have to try. It's not only tasting good, but it is in fact healthy. Now goodie, if you're still watching me thus far, make sure you subscribe now. And to all my old time goodies, big up on yourself straight. No know some love on, alright? Look at that porridge. That cornstarch does something really different. It separates itself from flour. So goodie, try to get some cornstarch when you're doing this particular recipe. Now it's time to serve, and as you can see, the thing looks off the chain good. So good. All I did was sprinkle just a little bit more cinnamon powder, and I did sprinkle a little bit of that pumpkin powder on there, and I was done. I was ready to serve. It was good, it was fast, it was easy, and it was simple. It's tasty and filled with nothing but flavor. So guess what? Make sure to spread the love with your friends and family. Tell them what go on over here, bring them calm, right? Share it to the man up the street, the girl down the road. Share it with anybody you come in contact with. No goodie. After they get done doing all of that, tell me what you would like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen. Enjoy!